from the three-point line.
All right, getting underway, the finale of the tournament as Davidson in red wins the opening tip. Mark Few continues to play a brutal schedule. Always has. EK getting a nice hand as he comes out from the Gonzaga faithful.
He was just a grown man from the opening tip. Mark Few called his number and set the rules of the game of how it's going to be played. And Davidson had no answer.
Durkin in and out.
This tournament right there with Maui during Feast Week has become the destination spot for college basketball. And teams are lined up to get in this tournament now. And Lee Mill and her crew do a great job of putting this thing together. It's well organized. It's packed for the most part in the ballroom every game. And what a great place for college basketball fans to come to spend 4 or 5 days, right?
Man, you got that right. It's paradise. You can do everything you want as far as water sports.
You could.
Including talk to the Dolphins, as Jimmy does every year. They wait for his arrival. Well-run play for Hickman. As we approach the 2-minute mark, and the Zags are sailing here in the final game of the battle for Atlantis.
You ever done a game at the Kennel? I know you have, right?
I have.
Man, does that place rock.
My ears are still ringing, and I think I did the game 5 years ago.
That student section, those couple of minutes before tip, when they get that song going and the student section starts rocking.
Yeah, it's great stuff. It's magic there. Coachera to the line, and one of the tougher places to play in America. Mark Few getting some people in. As Hickman will come out. Jun Sukyo from Seoul, South Korea, among those in the game. And Achinti from Italy also back on the floor for Gonzaga. So Mark getting a chance to play some guys here in the last seconds.
OB, has been a great week of college basketball on our air, from Maui to the Duke-Kansas game, the other tournaments going on in Atlantis, and now we'll pass it off to tomorrow. Will be a big-time day for college football. What I've been told, Georgia right now trails Georgia Tech in a game that would have major implications for that college football playoff. But that is all must-watch TV tomorrow on ABC.
You get that right. Great time of the year. If you are a sports fan, college basketball really just starting to get revved up.
Yeah.
And Achinti, the 6'5" sophomore, can't find a range there. Good athlete, transfer from Charlton State, Texas. Here's Durkin, thought about a three. Under a minute to go. Put slamming on the brakes and up and in as he took the foul.
Well, the put drives it against Few and loses the balance a little bit, but what a great deal it is for Mark Few to be coaching his son, and all the time and the memories and that are going in between a dad and a son, man, involved in college basketball at this high level. I talked about the balance that Mark Few has as a dad and a husband, and how well he does in terms of shutting off being a coach at times and being all in with his family time and taking care of himself and getting away from the game. But there's not a culture out there that competes harder when they're supposed to than Gonzaga. But he's a lesson to me every time I'm around him, that you don't have to be all consumed with just ball all the time at this level and still be elite at it.
Stromer will knock down two. So a 90-point game for the Zags. And so they will have some nice momentum. What a great start for them in the tournament, obviously, but leaving to get back home to Spokane after a couple of wins here.
Well, they got nice momentum, and they have what, 7, 8 days off now until Kentucky comes to Seattle, and I'll be there with Luke Shambi. And that got a chance to be a classic game.
That'll be goaltending. Well, I look forward to watching that. And Jimmy, always a treat to sit alongside you for 3 days like this. You're the best partner.
Yeah, you are a pro's pro, OB. I've always admired you. And we spent time together out in Maui. Had some great opens there.
Yes, we did.
Sliding up on the beach in a little mini boat. But it's been a fun 3 days for you, man. It's always great to be in Atlantis. And Boomer Sooner walks out of here with a championship. Gonzaga gets their second win.
Final tonight, Gonzaga 90 and Davidson 65 in the 5th place game.